Today we're visiting the Scotts Miracle-Gro Community Garden Campus at the Franklin Park Conservatory, talking with Bill Dawson. And Bill, you have a lot of community gardeners really busy this time of year.
Absolutely, all over the city, and right here we're in the Community Garden Commons at the Franklin Park Conservatory, and that is our plot rental program here, where members of the community groups can come in and rent plots. They're all full right now, and there's a pretty long waiting list, but certainly people can get a hold of me here at the conservatory, and I can look for gardens in their neighborhoods. We're actually looking, Tom, for gardens that are out there. We're a resource for nearly 200 gardens out there in the city of Columbus.
We're talking to Kelly Lake, and Kelly, why do you have a community garden here?
I have a community garden here because I live in the city and I don't have a lot of space at home to garden, so this is a really great opportunity for folks who might not have a good garden space where they live, and they can have their space here.
Tell me about your garden. What are you growing here?
We have all kinds of tomatoes, heirloom tomatoes and hybrids. I have some really neat cayenne peppers down here. That's a burpee cayenne. They're called Ristra cayennes. I have some cucumbers. I had some squash that didn't do very well. And I don't know, just mostly tomatoes at this point.
Gardeners have a lot of trouble with squash this year, so don't feel too bad about that. We learn by doing, don't we?
Right, right.
Jim Plunkett lives in German Village, but he has a community garden at the Franklin Park Conservatory. Jim, why do you have a garden here?
Because it's the only place where I have a spot to garden.
Okay.
In the village, I have no land.
Okay, and what vegetables do you grow? What are you growing here?
Tomatoes, lettuce, green beans, cucumbers, cabbage, summer squash, winter squash.
I understand you donate some of this to the food pantry.
Yes, when I have an excess, I take it over to a food pantry, to a soup kitchen.
Okay, and do you spend much time here? Because your garden looks very clean, it looks neat.
I come up usually about every day.
Okay, do you have to do
water, pull weeds?
And that's important, because if you didn't pull weeds, you'd have trouble, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes.